Princeton's top 6 graduating after this season, and John Dweek, the senior captain for Penn, playing 9 today, the only member of Penn's top 9 who will not be returning in the 2026-2027 CSA season. And here we see our first women's final is underway. The number 1s, Kafagi, Zane, on the East Glass Court here at Spectre, and it's Penn drawing first blood in the battle of the number 1s. So yeah, not to get ahead of myself there, Joe, but these two teams both going to be quite strong heading into next year as well. Both pretty good classes coming in. So this could be the beginning of a major rivalry for years to come in college squash. But all eyes on the Spectre Center here this afternoon.
I think we could be here for a while this afternoon with this one.
Chance.
I think we're going to be here maybe even longer than the men's match this morning.
And we were guaranteed a new champion between the men. Our defending national championship winning Penn Quakers on the men's side, falling to Harvard in the semis yesterday. So Trinity claiming their first men's national title since 2018, and we're also guaranteed a new women's champ. Harvard knocking off the defending national championship winning Trinity women's team in Friday's quarterfinals. Good width there from Kafagi, off to a quick start. A lot of people in the building for this women's final. Obviously, Princeton, not too far, Princeton, New Jersey, from Philly, PA, and the University of Pennsylvania Squash Center is about a 7-minute walk from where we're sat at the Spectre Center. So, obviously, the whole Penn men's team out in full force. And
yeah, obviously the Princeton boys will still be there as well from their match this morning.
Yeah,
so it'll be a packed stand. Obviously, we've got the fan cam.
Certainly looking forward to the fan cam.
Our tech man Tucker will be pulling that out at some point, I'm sure. He wasn't happy with the Trinity celebrations earlier, messing up his cameras, but I think he's recovered now.
It's another error from Zane.
There it is.
There it is.
There's the fan cam. You can see packed to the rafters here at the Spectre Centre.
It's a dream start for her. We did see Zana come out a little bit flat yesterday against Fouts in the first game. Sort of found her footing early in the second. Could be a similar situation here. Seems like a no-let to me. She has been awarded a yes-let.
Good for Zana to get her first couple of points on the board. She obviously didn't want to be going down to a bagel in that first game. You can see there one of the Princeton coaches, Graham Williams, fellow Englishman, on the front row in his orange jacket. We're looking for a win today.
Is it just this year that that Graham Williams has joined that Princeton coaching staff there?
I think
Joe?
so, yeah. I know he's involved with quite a lot of pro players sort of around the Philly area. Obviously, Olivia Weaver most notably. But I think this is his first year in this sort of environment, so it'll be interesting to see how he's finding it, how he gets on.
Hollis Robertson, #1 for the Princeton men's team set. Beside Williams, who's actually done a lot of work over the years with Olivia Weaver, Princeton alumni, our current world #3 on the PSA World Tour. There's a stroke to Kafegi, who's running away with this first game here.
Yeah, it's a good start. I think every time I've watched these two play, Malaka's struggled with Zaina. Obviously very talented, very smooth. Be interesting to see how this one plays out over the course of the match.
Handouts, 10-4, game ball.
6 game balls here for Kafegi to take a 1-love lead over Zane, who she once again lost to in straight games less than a month ago.
Handouts, 5-10, game ball. Down
There's the error.
5, game to Penn.
Great start for Penn.
1 game to go.
We look over to the two side courts, two very close games going on already.
Haley Wong, your sophomore year from Hong Kong, taking on Lian Teo in her senior year from Malaysia. Bell, the American, gonna hang in against the Egyptian Ismail. And a stroke for Teo allows her to take that first game. Long led 8-7 there. With the Malaysian battling back to get on the board for the Tigers. And Ismail now with a 3-point lead.
And like you said earlier, she's playing a little bit further down the order than maybe what she's used to, which is a credit to how strong this Penn team is now. Pushing Sahalia down to #4 is almost unfair, really, isn't it?
It's a really beautiful backhand swing. Very clean striker of the ball, excellent technically. the no-let given, and Ismail takes a convincing first game
2 all. Choose outside of
over
your
the
swing.
American senior. Back over to the glass court. Kafagi deadlocked with Zane at 2 all in the early going of this second.
Handouts 3-2.
Zayn is starting to get a bit more of a foothold.
Oh, she's
In
going
this
for it there
match.
as Kafagi.
She's got Malak moving a little
You're
bit
right.
more side to side, obviously.
Put her under a lot of pressure that rally, and Kafagi sort of giving in,
Malak, you know,
going for that kill, which
slightly
was
bigger, not
maybe not
as,
the right
you know,
choice.
she's taller. Maybe doesn't move as fast as Zayna, so Zayna trying to exploit that a little bit with a few more boasts, a few more angles. Malak obviously very good across the middle, so she has got to be careful with that cross court.
Handouts 3-4.
Zayn, a very graceful mover. Technically very sound in her movement. And similarly, very dangerous on the volley, especially on that backhand side. Pretty automatic with that drop shot from the midcourt or off the volley. Great width on the cross.
Handouts 5-3. Handouts 4-5.
Well, an error there from Zayn.
Big roar already from Malak, 5-all.
Yeah, trying to just
5 all.
get herself reinserted here into the second. Sort of as we expected, similar to yesterday. Zayna came out a little slow in the first and is really on her toes, is really up to the task here in this second game. You see that. I mean, 2 excellent drives over the last 3 shots. She's got Kafagi really in the blender here. That's going to be a stroke.
Handouts 6-5.
It's really very smart tactical squash from the Princeton Tiger. Very explosive first step. Really seems to have her feet underneath her here. Up 6-5. Very pivotal second game. Kafagi can still find a way to take the second here, despite the
7-5.
increase in level from Zayn. Then she's going to be in a really good spot. But it feels like Zayn is about ready to draw even here in the second.
Yeah, this is an impressive response from Zayna. Obviously falling that first game fairly quickly. And she's done well to come back and contain Malak a little bit. She just gets a bit of a knock on the ankle there.
8-5.
Hopefully nothing too bad. She seems alright. Oh, full length split.
Just split.
And then she's on
Oh,
the
she's
floor.
going for the dive.
She probably needs to try a little bit harder there to get that one back.
These two pulling out all the stops. Got to empty the gas tank. It's the final match of the season for these two. For a lot of their teammates, the final match of their careers.
Malak looking pretty confused there.
9-6.
The ball actually did hit the floor. Not much to be confused about. Zaina within a couple of points here. She just flicks one out of court. Little tap on the head with a racket. She knows that was a poor,
7-9.
unforced error.
Big time rally here, Joe. 9-7.
One of the most important of the match.
One of the most for sure.
That looked like it hit the
Some
tin.
major power there. Oh,
So I thought the ball was down.
Handouts 10-7.
Malak.
Ball was down. The tin was audible.
I think a lot of times when players are very quick to ask to play a let
Yeah,
instead
they,
of pleading their case why the ball is actually good.
yeah,
I
they
think
maybe
generally
know.
that can be a telltale sign.
Yeah, they're trying to sneak another rally in there.
So now 3 game balls for Zane to draw even at 1-all here. In goes the boast. Not too much trouble. And the reverse boast straight out of the Leisure Center to take game 2. Zaina Zaid is on the board here in this battle of the number ones on Glass East. So we shift our attention now to the double box. Sahila Ismail cruising over on court 9 and on court 16. It's a battle for this second game. Haley Wong looking to draw even with Lee NTO. Wong sent the wrong way with that post. Malaysian. Couple straight rallies now for T.O. Looking to claw back here. Big rally here on the left side of your screen. Oh, and that's an excellent put away from Bell on the back end of a testing rally. Gonna be tough to reinsert herself here in the second, but hopefully she can build some momentum heading into the third. Try to get her feet underneath her, because it's been all Ismail thus far. Once again, great piece of attack to the front left. And was ready for that cross. Read the Egyptian like a book for her second straight rally, 4-9 now.
I think the thing I've noticed with sort of the difference between the men and the women's matches is that the women's matches can change seemingly a lot quicker.
Yes,
The,
a lot of momentum swings.
obviously the quality is just
The
as high,
rallies are
but
much
it's
shorter.
like, for example, I know it's now 10-4, but Charlotte could have quite easily gone on a run there and got back within a couple of points fairly quickly, where in the men's it doesn't seem to happen as rapidly, which does make, in my opinion, the women's game at the moment a little bit more entertaining
Yeah,
from a spectator's point of view.
I heard this stat a few months ago, and I don't remember the context or who I heard it from, but the average rally length in college squash for the men is around 11 shots, whereas for the women it's a little over 6. So the rally is obviously much shorter, which can lend themselves to those momentum swings, as you say. Beautiful forehand drop shot from Wong there. Inch perfect, about half a centimeter above the tin there. Leaves it tight, leaves it very close to the front wall. Sort of turned her back before Tio even had a chance to go get it before the ball bounced twice. She just knew it was going to be a winner. Now finding herself with a small 9-8 lead here. Ginormous rally for Penn to claw back to 1-all in this battle of the sevens.
fist goes in the air, and that makes it 9-all. The difference between 1-all and 2-love is massive. And at 9-all, go either way.
Oh, again, the
Beautiful
long drop.
shot
Gutsy
from
off the
Haley.
serve return. Wong with a single game ball.
Can she do it? First time of asking. She
Oh,
cannot.
and an error early in the rally. Little smile. She knows that wasn't the choice. She's going to reset here. And Tio serving from the left service box on handout there. Interesting choice. The 10-all, and Wong
Just
strikes
wide
first
enough.
in the tiebreak. 11-10. A second game ball.
Just wide enough to just get past the racket, hitting the frame of Leanne's racket. See as well, just to let you know, on the other courts we do have Trinity versus UVA women's for the 5-6 playoff. If you want to watch that, you can find it on the other court streaming on the CSA Squash YouTube channel. So if you've got friends or family playing in that match, you can go and have a look at it. But we will be sticking with the main event. Haley with another game ball.
It's a third game ball. Wong takes an extra deep breath here. In goes the boast. Oh, and that's a gorgeous lob from Tio, resetting. Throwing the ball up into the lights, out of the reach of Wong, who just clips the top of the tin.
It's
Oof, you could have
unfortunate.
told me that that went up, Joe, and I would have believed you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it was close. It looked up. If we didn't have sound in our ears, we wouldn't have known. She's gone for the drop again. She's not frightened of playing that backhand drop. Again, it goes in.
There's on the
She's
volley
on the
and
floor.
tumble.
And in it goes. Hopefully she's not hurt herself. It was a bit of an awkward fall, but Haley again with another game ball. Fourth time of asking.
Cool, calm, and collected on that forehand drop there.
Can she do it?
I would have buried that in the tin, Joe. That's
Yeah,
well
I
done.
would have stiffened up there, I think. Straight in the floor. Can Haley do it? Get a game on the board. Leanne up in the pace a little bit. Trying to force the issue.
That boast right back to Wong there.
Oh, it's still in. It's snuck up. She's got a bit
It's
frantic.
frantic. We're right on
Good
enough.
lift.
And there's the boast.
It's
Finally!
a beautiful shot. Brilliant variation. Can see Zain Patel there. Nearly putting his hand through the glass.
On her fourth attempt, it's Haley Wong knotting things up between the number sevens at one game apiece. As we turn our attention back to the glass court, Kafagi out to a lead. In the third, looking to rebound.
And this is where, similar to the boys earlier, we might see things start to even out in this third game.
See the reflection of Jack Wyant there, who watches on eagerly, assuming coaching duties on the top court today. Gilly Lane keeping his eye on the mid-court. Oh, she's hit her in the racket, it looks like.
Yeah, just in the racket. We've had a couple of those today. Malak not accepting any form of apology there.
No, she's not.
Straight back down to business. She's not happy. Might fire her up.
So Lane on the midcourt, and then Gustav Detter, the Trinity College legend, now Penn assistant, keeping his eye on the bottom court, offering some counseling to Haley Wong as we speak.
Ooh, and she just puts it in the tin. I'm not sure it was the right time to go for it.
Handouts 7-5.
And this is going to be tight, Joe. This is going to be tight all afternoon and into the evening. potentially, daylight savings. I don't know if we'll reach the evening, but this is going to be a lengthy affair. Excellent weighted shot. Dying length from the front from Kafegi out to a 3-point lead.
Oh, it's a big movement. Malak's still in the rally. Good use of height to get herself back. Back in control, back up to the tee. And then Zaina wins on a simple length as opposed to the cross-court drop that she went for.
Not a whole lot of knee bends from Kafegi there. Sort of tending to, it looks like her foot or her shin there. Hopefully she's all right.
Yeah, it was a big slide, a big movement into that front corner, and
Maybe
that will have hurt. Put some work into the legs of her. She's a little bit taller frame to move around. Zaina seems to be getting the hang of, doing quite well.
Yes, that's 6-8.
You see Jack Wyatt in the reflection, trying to will on Kafegi. Sitting next to him is Ann Leakey, who suffered a knee injury in Penn's quarterfinal matchup against Cornell that did not look pretty. Number 6, usually for the Quakers, out of commission for the semis in today's finals.
It's a poor error. It's a weak error there on the backhand side, which is normally so reliable for Zaina.
Yeah.
But just putting that one straight into the floor. Now she's hit one down the middle and she's all over the place in the back end of this third. That's a brilliant shot.
It's absolutely walloped on the backhand cross. 6 game balls for Kafegi.
Last minute whip of the wrist there from Malak, sending it across low and hard. Oh, and then a nice hold in reply.
Stuck in the mud there was Kafegi Zane.
She reeled her in.
Reeled her in and wrapped it around the reach on the cross. 1 game ball saved.
Full length split again. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, and
there's
she had
the
her
error.
the wrong way. She sent her
did
the
send
wrong
her the
way,
wrong
but
way,
she
Joe.
put it in the bottom of the tin, unfortunately for Zaina. Malak really impressing me with the amount that she's getting back with interest as well. Doing a great job at just containing Zaina along the sidewall.
Long out to a good start here in third. Meanwhile, Sahala Ismail with game ball. Match ball, rather, over on court 9. If we could hop over there for a second, maybe. Oh, looks like we just wrapped up on court 9. We can head right on back over to court 16. Thank you, Tucker.
Match ball was completed. And that puts Penn 1 in front.
Dominating fashion for the Quakers, who are on the board in this women's final. And there's a chance that Penn could start out 3-0 here in this opening wave.
Yeah, and you know, my predictions this weekend, Jackson, have been pretty spot on.
Have been.
I've not got many wrong, and I'm not going to start now.
I did my prediction show on the podcast last week, and I actually, for the men, I went all chalk. I think I picked the higher seed in every matchup. I didn't realize this till after. It was not my intent, but picked the higher seed in every matchup. And for the women, I think I picked the Drexel ladies to beat Yale in the first round. So I picked 9 over 8, which did not happen. And other than that, I picked chalk for every matchup as well. So as Wong with some major flair on that racket, across Nick for a winner to pull 2 out in front. here in the third. So not my best prediction weekend, Joe. Did not see.
You're going to have to get me on your prediction show, Jackson.
Yeah, we'll have to do that sometime soon. Absolutely.
And, you know, I seem to be able to see into the future. Or I have been this weekend.
I suppose I did pick the two women's finalists
We can give you that
this
one.
weekend.
And you've gone for a Princeton win today. I've gone for a Penn win. That's
Oh,
a
the
lovely
long drop.
shot.
She loves that long
she got
drop
it.
from the back on the backhand side. It's an awesome get by Tio that was hanging tough, and it's
Great
a string
volley.
of 3 or 4 perfectly placed balls in a row. Very well-deserved rally there for the woman from Hong Kong, with a 3-point cushion now in the third, playing some really good squash here.
Lovely boast around the angles from Lien.
It's been an up and down year for Wong. She leads the UPenn team with 6 losses on the season. They're playing some really thoughtful, really high quality squash here this afternoon. Looking to put a second win on the board for Penn. Very impressed with her play thus far. Meanwhile, 4th game underway between the two number ones. Maybe we can go double box to the glass court as well.
It's going to be a stroke.
Stroke awarded.
Malak
Loose
taking an
drive
early
from
lead
Princeton.
in the 4th game. 2-love up. Zaina's got a mountain to climb. It's only getting bigger. She's getting further away from the top. Zaina, that's a brilliant hold from the front. Again, reeling Malak in. Just holding her movement slightly and then sending her all the way back to that back left corner. I would say Malak has really showed up here today, Jackson, for the final as
Yes, she
expected.
has. February 22nd, she lost to Zaina 13-11, 11-5, 11-3 in only 31 minutes.
And she's
And
She's
today's
shutting
been
me
a
up,
different
isn't she?
story.
making me eat my words. She's proved me wrong that she struggles in team events, but she's put those accusations to bed today. But it's not over. We know how good Zaina is, and we know that she can pull some magic from anywhere.
Yep. It's the first national final for anyone on this Penn roster, including Malik, of course. So making the most of it, rising to the occasion. It's a big and frantic rally on the right side of our screens, and a crucial 9-7 rally here. Oh, and there's the backhand drop once again from Wong, which has been automatic. 3 game balls now for Penn in game number 3. Oh, and Zan's gone for the neck attempt there. Faggy with a chance. Very interesting that T.O.'s been electing to serve from the left side on the
Must be a
handout.
pre-made decision.
Yeah.
Obviously
And Wong,
feels
we know how good that backhand drop is for Wong.
yeah, she obviously feels that the forehand is a slightly weaker side for her that she can target. I mean, that backhand is hit with some pace as well, isn't it? When she's not sending it in short.
Yeah, it's very strong technically.
With soft
that
touch,
backhand.
she's giving it a good smack.
There's the boast. Another one, and it's in the tin.
I mean, she's
And
got
Wong smiles.
so,
She knows that she had her there.
she's got so many options on that backhand. She can hit it really hard. She can soften it up and float it. She can put a drop in, a boast.
Yeah, it's very deceptive.
Yeah,
Sent
it's
me the wrong way both times there.
You know, it's rackets, preparations coming from the same place. She can play any shot she likes. It's a great setup, which will just, you know, hold her opponent's movement a little bit, even if she's just playing a simple drive up and down the wall. Just makes you stop for an extra second on the tee.
Final game ball remaining for Wong here. Who's scrapping, who's defending, who's hanging tough. Oh. Oh, and walking a little gingerly there is T.O., who's just saved 3 game balls in a row.
Do we think it's cramped? Surely not this early on in the match.
And it's been a physical affair thus far as we're entering a tie break here in the third, our second straight tie break. Faggy looking to close things out on the East Glass court. And this match all but surely will determine the winner of this first wave of matches. What a movement from Zane there.
In the issue for Zaina today, when she's had the opening, she's not hit her corners as consistently.
There's the backhand drop, and it's another winner on the backhand drop. Gorilla Glue to the sidewall for Wong. A 4th game ball opportunity.
I don't know how possible this is for the tech man, but maybe on the glass we could get a crowd cam as well as the double screen, or is that not? Oh wow,
Oh.
look at that.
Jeez.
We've got it all.
It's T.O. saving her 4th game ball of the game. Now, can we get the crowd cam on the other side there? Would that be possible? Oh my goodness gracious.
He's got it all. He's
Just
got all the
went up.
tricks in the book.
Keep track of the
got
scoreboard here.
11 all one side. We've got a match ball for Penn on the other with the fan cam in the top left corner. Sundays don't come much better than this. Zaina just not quite hit her targets consistently
It's
enough.
another absolute ripper of a rally between T.O. and Wong.
And that's it.
And it is loud, and there's Kafagi avenging her loss from 3 weeks back. Two weeks back, rather. Make that 2 for Penn. This match between the sevens now all the more important for the Tigers. Yes, that is the right call there.
She's getting
And she
feisty
cleared
as
just
well.
in time, did T.O.
We were seeing some big fist pumps and screams from both players in this game.
The NTO emptying the gas tank, the final match of her collegiate career against Wong, who has had 4 game balls in this third. It's the first game ball for T.O. here. And there's an opening for Wong. The cross is set up in the back a little bit. Oh my goodness, her drop off the bounce in the front of the court is absolutely lethal. Wong with hands for days, saving the first Game ball for Tio in game number 3. Deep breath. Positive self-talk there for Wong, who serves away 12-all.
Chance. Opted to lift it. That's a great shot. Now the chance, an even better one. She's putting it in. She did everything
It was the
right.
right choice.
Everything right except the execution.
Great tactics.
She waited for the perfect opportunity and she created it. And then unfortunately for Haley, straight in the middle of the tin. Now another game ball for
Feel the
Tio.
magnitude of this game emanating through the screen.
Just sneaks in at the top.
Oh my goodness, again! And Tio reeling there. She really wanted to get off court after that one.
Yeah, both girls
Exhales.
physically struggling. You can see the slightly elongated wipe of the hand, wipe of the glasses, a few extra bounces of the ball.
Yeah,
She's
Tio
really
obviously
taking a toll.
trying to keep Wong on the move, but when presented with the opportunities. There's an error, as I was about to say.
This is ridiculous.
So good off the volley, taking the ball in short. So good off the boast, countering short. Stroke. Oh, back and forth we go. Joe Robinson, 14-all.
This
This is what, 5 or 6 for Wong?
this is as close as it's going to get.
Nothing separating these two right now.
We could go to a 20-point game here at this rate. Let's not ride it off.
No hesitation. Once again, that backhand drop. Setting up just enough to create the opening for Tio.
A lot of celebrating.
Again,
but
sauntering over to that left service box. Going to look to exploit the forehand of Wong here.
is this going to be it? Is this the game ball that she can convert? It is.
The arm got a little bit heavy there for Wong. Forehand drop just sitting up a little too much, and Tio gutsy to take this third game here on court 16
She's
as we're
absolutely gasping for air as she's walking off there.
should be underway between the number 5s, and we are. Ali Stoddard with a 6-2 lead here over Sam Jaffe. These two Philly natives grew up training and playing together. Freshmen for their respective schools, or excuse me, Stoddard in her sophomore year, Jaffe, freshman for Princeton.
Sure, these two have come across each other many a time growing up. See how it translates to the college scene.
Did play 2 weeks ago in the finals of the Ivy Championship Tournament. Jaffe winning a tight 4-gamer.
Starting off looking like Ali's going to take the first game here with a 4-point lead. That's a nice shot, little roll of the shoulders. The whole body showing cross court, but the ball going straight. Nice little variation there just to send Sam the wrong way. Good shot there. 2 great examples of perfect length hitting.
Very powerful players, Ali, very stable. Very balanced on the tee. Great racket prep, always ready for a volleying opportunity when it presents itself.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Can't quite get there. That was a nice little variation. All of Ali's body weight going to the left and Sam just putting that boast in. Nice and soft, forcing her to go back to where she'd just come from. nice change of pace from both girls here, just jockeying for position down the
Oh,
backhand
in the
side.
air on the long drop.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the right shot to be playing there. She was somewhat in control of that rally. There wasn't really any need to go for that so soon. And Sam mounting a little bit of a comeback here. She's now within 2. Maybe a stroke. She's back.
Stoddard
She was 7-3 up.
look to regroup here against a junior rival. These matches so mental, as you know, Joe.
Yeah.
That ball just sneaking in.
Getting a bit sort of bumping into each other quite a bit now. Obviously not intentional. Both very fair players, but a bit of traffic, and that's 9-all, and this has come from nowhere.
There's the error, a gift from Jaffe to Stoddard, who finally gets her first game ball of the match. Battle of the number 5s, Philly natives. Oh, and finding the nick is Jaffe, who is so talented with the racket in her hand.
Now we're going to see something similar to what we were seeing
It's a tie break.
across
We
the
could.
road.
Jaffe 16-0 on the year, looking to keep her individual perfect season alive. And Stoddard laying out for that ball in the back left, not enough. Jaffe now with a game ball from 7-3 down.
From the brink of defeat in this first game, Sam Jaffe has sort of come from nowhere, and she's took the first game. Or did that one hit the tin? Oh no, it didn't. She has the first game. And that was
Jaffe
out of nowhere.
strikes first. We were talking about it earlier, Joe. The shift in momentum, especially in the women's game with the shortness of the rally, is now underway between Emma Trauber, junior year.
I mean, I would say it's all eyes
For
on
Emma
this
versus
number sevens match at the moment.
Taha in her final college squash match. Now this fourth game slipping away from Wong after 4 or 5 game balls there in the third. There was a moment when things looked all Penn. They still lead 2-0, but now Jaffe leading 1 game to love. Teo leading 2 games to 1 as Wong, generally speaking, I say don't apologize for a nick on the cross, but that one was a little shallow in the court there. Maybe a stroke of fortune for Wong. Back to 3-6.
I'm impressed with Teo, just how she's backed up physically from that mammoth third game. She looked like she was really, really struggling through large parts of it, and she's done well to back up and get herself a lead. Maybe she's now going to start to feel the effects again, and that second wind might wear off a little bit. The adrenaline maybe cooled down.
Yeah, I think this is a real big rally. If one can get 3 in a row here, draw within 1, as opposed to going down 7-4, it's going to be a huge momentum shift, to your point, Joe. Adrenaline, a huge factor at this juncture, given the physicality of this match and the weekend. And there's the error for Wong, a rare miss on that backhand drop shot from the midcourt.
Princeton looking to
Now,
get
Teo
the
only
first point.
3 points away.
Princeton looking for the first point on the board. It would be a very important one. They don't want to find themselves in too much of a deficit. You know, mentally that does play a part. On the rest of the players that have got to play, if you know you're 3-love down in a team match, it's, as I'm sure you know, Jackson, playing in these environments, that if you're going on court and you're 3-0 down, you maybe feel a bit of pressure to perform, you maybe feel a bit more responsible.
Of course. Completely shifts the dynamic of the match, and I think a lot of times people look back at, you know, 6-3 results. That's excellent kill, pulled out of nowhere from Wong, showing her class on that backhand side. Yeah, a lot of times you see 6-3 or even 7-2 results and say, you know, it was kind of a blowout. But one match in the first wave could shift the entire dynamic. If a team falls down 3-0, it's hard to crawl out of that. Whereas if it's 2-1 or if a team goes up 2-1, to find themselves in a much better position.
Yeah, you want to stay within touching distance.
A couple results there.
As best you can, you want to stay within touching distance.
Wong is hanging in tough. The more time goes on, the more it seems that Tio is justified in trying to attack that forehand of Wong. She has been so good on that backhand side, ripping across there for a winner with perfect width and weight.
Oh, and then Tio with a backhand drop of her own on the volley. It was tied to the sidewall, and she just sort of scraped it off.
Hands are us here between the number
put
7s.
It straight into that front left corner. It was a beautiful example of sending that ball in short, very positive, very fast. Sort of punched it in rather than floated it, and it's paid off. And she's given herself a 2-point cushion again, and 3 away from taking this victory for Princeton.
Soldered out to a 2-love lead in the second. Trauber 5-3 out in front in the first on the glass court. Wong with a chance.
I mean, Wong's attacks have just been like relentless. Everything that she's had a sniff at, it's gone in short, and it's gone in with real purpose.
Oh,
like
there's
that
the long
one.
drop.
She's making Tio do a lot of
Oh,
work.
and there's the error on the boast. A big one, too. A big one at 8-6. 7-8. Wong hanging around very much in striking distance here.
Maybe all this work in the previous games and that rally there is starting to pay off. Tio is looking out on her feet, gasping for oxygen, giving herself any chance she can to recover. And we see it many times in many different levels that although even if you're behind in a match or in a game, putting work into your opponent is so worthwhile. You know, that last game, even though Haley lost it, may have actually done her some good in the long term. You know, back to 8-all, that was a tired error.
Flum on the serve return. Oh, and
then
Wong.
she's put it in the tin herself, and that's...
And again, explosive first step, great knee bend.
I can't help
Had
but
the right
feel,
idea, it's just the execution.
Can't help but feel that, you know, at this point, Haley just needs to keep the ball in play, needs to keep it rolling, and force Tio into a mistake, because she's clearly feeling this physically. And Haley looking pretty sprightly still. Just keep that ball.
It's tight,
keep
a
that
chance.
ball going. She's
Oh,
gonna
it's
get
going to be a stroke.
I think game management here from Haley has been pretty poor when she's got to 7-8 and 8-all. She's sort of crumbled a little bit.
Yeah, and the first game had an 8-7 lead. Lost that one 11-8 as well. And a match ball. And what could be the final rally in the career of Leanne Tio, if she's able to close it out here. The senior for Princeton in the national championship final to draw one back. But not if Wong has anything to say about it. Oh, play Eslet.
Yeah, and I can't help but feel that Tio's, if she does manage to pull through this Jackson, I can't help but feel she's going to think she's got away with one a little bit. Haley's had her chances in all of the games to put this to bed. Just not quite
really
taking
just
them.
going for the neck on that backhand volley. There's the boast for a winner.
There's one.
She gets one back.
You can see Tio really, really struggling physically.
And Joe Wong watched her long-term boyfriend Joe Kim Chua win the national championship a few hours ago for the men. Looking to do the same for the Penn ladies with one more game ball to save here in the fourth. Heart's beating out of my chest, Joe. Oh, the 3 almost.
Oh,
Oh, and that's excellent dying length from the Princeton senior who puts the Tigers on the board. Overcome with emotion is Tio. She's a warrior and a half.
Yeah, I mean,
Great show of sportsmanship there from Wong. This is good to see, and this is what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, that's an absolutely brilliant win for Tio in her last match to come from 1 game down and looking physically, to be honest, sort of out of it. She's been embraced by her teammates there, and rightly so. She's really pulled through for them and, you know, kept them alive in this final. But
felt like a must-win there.
Yeah, that was definitely
Princeton
a must-win.
to stay alive.
And maybe her experience just pulled her through in the end there. You know, she's obviously been there and done it many different occasions. As we see,
there's Taha pulling ahead 9-6 now. Remember, Princeton beat Penn 2 weeks ago to the day in the finals of the Ivy League Championship. It was Trauber who got the better of Taha in straight games in that matchup. If Taha can flip the script and put Penn out to a 3-1 lead, the Quakers are going to be in good position. Also victorious 2 weeks ago Sunday was Sam Jaffe over Allie Stoddard in 4 games. We'll see if Stoddard can avenge that loss here, trailing by only 1 in the second on court 9 here at Spectre. It was honest from Jaffe.
Yeah, both Jaffe's very, very honest, always have been every time I've watched them play. Even in the heat of battle, they're always very, very honest.
Ball into the floor from Taha. As we've reached the 10-minute mark here in this opening game of the number 3s. Some long rallies. Still only at 9-7, Trauber serving away.
Just
Error from Jaffe, and now Stoddard back out in front. Here in the second. It's a back and forth affair between the number 5s.
Just going to sit back and enjoy these closing stages of these couple of matches that we got here.
Pair of 9-8s. Next on the bottom court. As Stoddard with 2 game balls now. Next on the bottom court, Hermione Chow and Savannah Ingledew getting warmed up. The number 8s. Stoddard serving with 2 game balls.
Yeah, we highlighted the number 8 yesterday, didn't we, in the, in the debrief, saying that it could be a cracker of a match. Number 8.
Nice try from Stoddard. It's a stroke for Jaffe, who started a little unsettled, but nods her head, resets. 1 game ball remaining here in the second. Oh, that's a great volley from Stoddard, who has a chance.
She backed off that ball. I think she's got to go and take it early.
And that's excellent there. And a rare roar for Stoddard, who is fired up to take game number 2. A game ball conceded in game number 1, but she closes it out in the second. All knotted up at 1 apiece between the 5s. Back over to the glass court. 9-all in a crucial first game between the number 3s.
Emma getting a lot back there. Taha just complaining about the 2 bounces,
Handouts.
which he thought it was. Not quite sure what's happening here.
No, the ball is good in the front.
Trevor thought that ball from Taha was down. I saw it good.
Yeah, I
Seems
thought
like
it
the
was
ref
good.
was
It was
the
a bit of an
same.
interesting shot. It sort of skid off the side wall onto the front wall, but I do think it was good. I don't think it hit the tin.
I saw the
Not-
ball good in the front.
Not what she intended to do there, Taha, but
10-9 game ball.
does look like it was up and it was a winner. See Tio on the left side of our screen. What a battle from her in that battle of the number 7s. Haley Wong played real well, played her heart out there. Commiserations to her. But Tio battling. It's a long weekend for these young ladies and the young men that we watched this morning. 3 matches in 3 days. The consolation, the ladies battling for 5th. It's 4 matches in 4 days for them.
11-9 game to Penn.
And it's Malik Taha off the air on the boast from Trauberg, going up 1 game to love in the battle of the number 3s.
And this was my
Moment
pick
for
of the
us to
bunch.
catch our breath here, Joe.
I know, there's a lot going on.
Wow.
This was my pick of the bunch. The number 8s, even though lower down the order. Savannah, obviously, a fighter, never gives anything up. Hermione, very talented with a racket. It's going to be interesting to see the contrasting styles and how it plays out. Obviously, Savannah with that slightly unorthodox backhand technique. We'll see if that can be exploited by Hermione, but this was the one I was most looking forward to watching. So we'll see how it plays out. Will we be underwhelmed? It's the real question. Hopefully not. So far, we have not been underwhelmed by anything, especially the last match on that court.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
Great cross there from Jaffe.
Yeah, this one's going to go down to the wire, I think. They were always sort of within 1 point, aren't they? Since the end of that first game. Not giving each other an inch.
Play will resume in 30 seconds.
Stoddard, one of the more improved players in college squash this year. Moved up a spot or 2 on Penn's ladder and has really held her own at the number 5 spot, top American on the team. 14-3 record on the season. Jaffe, of course, an esteemed junior career, the number 3 ranked junior in the girls under 19s this time last year. Jaffe, or Stoddard rather, not one to shy away from 5 gamers. Had a massive win over Ona Blasco of Harvard in a 4-all situation to clinch a win for Penn over the Harvard ladies in the Ivy League semis. Also a big win back at the start of the year when Penn took on Stanford.
Ali was also the
Maria
winner.
Shankaran in 5 games.
Was also the winner of one of our summer satellite series.
That's right. And she beat Emma Bartley in the finals, if I recall.
No, she didn't
Or maybe
beat
it was the
Emma in the
semis.
final. I think she may have played Emma at some point.
Yeah, I
I can't
think she
remember who she beat in the final, but that was a nice little weekend win for her in the summer. Looking, hopefully, to do a few more here at the centre. So if you're an aspiring pro or college player in the local area, get yourself down to the Spectre Centre, keep an eye out for any events that we hold. We've also got an exciting new summer
Excellent
showdown.
touch there from Jaffe. Wow.
Got a summer showdown coming soon to the centre, so keep your
What's
eyes
that?
peeled.
Summer showdown.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
we can't reveal too much. But we're looking to do a summer showdown here at the centre
Whatever that is.
in Philly, and looking to make
exciting
use
stuff.
of all 18 courts. So again, if you're an aspiring young pro, club player, professional player watching this stream and you want to get involved, keep an eye on the social media.
Stoddard there playing counter drop in the front left. Sort of sat on the ball a little bit. She's got to get back to the tee this matchup, getting physical. Again, third match for these ladies in 3 days, but sort of get back to the center of the court and hunt the volley when possible. Easier said than done. Oh, and that's inch perfect on the lob from Stoddard, who is not going away quietly in this third game, trailing 6-2 now.
Handouts, 5-2.
I think we're in for a battle here between the number 8s as well. I mean, this is going to come right down to the wire, Joe.
I think all of them are. I think from
a lot of toss-ups, just looking at the matches to come. Jaffe versus Vidovic, I think I would lean towards Sam's twin sister Alex in that battle for number 2s, but I could easily see Franca coming through in that one. With the number 6s, I would probably Caroline Nielsen in her freshman year for Princeton, who's had a nice season, a high-pressure spot against Astra Tumuluri. Again, I would lean Caroline, but that seems to be a toss-up. Sonia Sasson versus Penn captain Jonna Dweek. That's another toss-up as well. Penn clinging on to that 2-1 lead for now over on the glass court. Emma Trauber up 6-3 here in the second after falling 11-9 in the first. Great sequence there from Stoddard. Maybe too little too late to win the second game, but as you just said, Joe, trying to put some work into the legs of Jaffe. Stoddard, I would imagine, is a slightly more physical and fit player. Jaffe, obviously incredibly fit, but was always known in her junior career as super skilled with the racket and very tactically sharp, as well as talented with her attacking. So if Stoddard's able to push this to a 5th game, I think it could favor the Penn number 5. We'll see. It's Ingledew trailing 3-4, and as we mentioned yesterday, despite that clunky backhand, she doesn't really shy away from taking the ball early there, volleying on that backhand side.
It must be quite hard to read because there's no other
Yeah, that's the flip
like
side
it.
of it. That's.
I feel like it may
That's
take
true.
players a little bit of time to sort of figure out and get used to, how that works on that backhand side. I mean, for me, I know I said yesterday, but if I was Hermione, I'd be looking to target that backhand side, get it running hard and low onto that side and try and exploit the slightly longer
Gorgeous
swing.
forehand there from Ingledew. A yes-let decision given, though, even though that ball looked like a winner, but maybe just a little interference there. Little tumble there from Jaffe as she's a point away from closing out the third. Back to glass court action between the number 3s and back to court.
Four-game balls here for Jaffe.
There's the put away from Allie. Gets one back.
Allie saves one. She's got 3 more to play with, but she doesn't want that. She wants to get it over and done with and get into this 4th game as quick as she can. And that's it. Ball sailing out of court. 2-1 to Jaffe.
Jaffe a game away from tying up the duel match at 2 games apiece.
Now we're back on the glass.
Back on the glass.
9-4.
This matchup between the number 8s just getting started.
It's heating up already though, isn't it? They're point for point. And we're seeing another momentum swing on the the glass court, with Emma now in the driver's seat for this second game.
Handouts, 5-9.
We had a hit to the face there.
10-5, 8 ball.
We may have done.
Missed it. Eyes were just glued on the left side of my screen there, and Trauber makes contact in her backswing with Taha. Stroke given to take game number 2. That game was all Trauber, completely controlling the tee there. She spent a whole lot more time around the middle of the court, which I think opened things up for the American. Knotted up at 1 apiece on glass. I'd say a big one here between the number 8s, but they're all big ones, just given that we don't have any formalities. You know, last matchup in the morning, we saw Costales take on Irfan. As great of a career as David Costales has had, certainly one of the 8 to 10 best players in the country, we kind of had a gut feeling that Irfan was going to take that one in 3, so it sort of made a lot of the other matches all the more important for Harvard. We don't have any of those here this afternoon in our women's final. A lot of toss-ups up and down the lineup. I don't give any individual greater than a 60% chance of winning, so it all hangs in the balance here.
Yeah, they're all going to be very close, as they have been. On the day, it could go either way, and it's going to be one of those matches all the way through. I think that one team, regardless of the score, is going to leave disappointed because they know what they're capable of, and I do think today is just going to be, like you said, there's nobody with an outright favourite. It is going to be who shows up better on the day.
It's 8-all, Joe. Here we go. Ingledew, very emotive, lots of fist pumps, lots of very loud facial expressions. Means so much to her in her sophomore year from South Africa. Yes, let. Chow in her sophomore year from Vancouver, BC, Canada. An anchor for this Princeton lineup all year long.
I actually coached Hermione's younger sister.
Oh, is that right?
Before the US Junior Open last year, she came down the week before. Was having a few lessons. Another very promising squash player. Keep an eye out. The Cow name, I'm sure, will be in college squash for a long time to come, as she's got 2 game balls.
Oh, and Cosman through. Yes, let. Savannah not thrilled. Do it one more time. 2 game balls for Princeton number 8. Chance for Savannah, and she buries it in the tin.
She's not happy with herself there. You can see the reaction. Just flinging herself away and getting out of there as soon as possible. Hermione Cow taking the first game, 11-8. As we switch back over to the glass. Nothing between these two. Malik Taha, another very, pleasing on the eye player to watch. Smooth mover, smooth swing. Reminds me a little bit of Zaina, the way she plays.
Very talented, very up and down players, capable of, as we were talking about a little bit earlier, Joe, big runs and the opposite, allowing her opponents to rattle off several points in a row. Roger Albert Badour in the building, Penn captain from last year, returning.
He was staying at
to
our
Philly
house last
for,
night.
Roger was at your house
Yeah,
last
he
night.
was staying at our
Lovely.
house last night, yeah. He's here
And that's
for the
you,
weekend.
Yash,
And Spencer.
and Spencer's still there? Very nice.
Spencer away.
No
on
more
his-
Dougie. You took
No,
Dougie's spot.
I took Dougie's
That's
spot.
right.
Spencer away on his holidays at the moment.
He's in Puerto Rico? Where is
Yeah, he is,
Lovely. Spencer Lovejoy, CEO of that SL. Jack Wyant fired up for Malik Taha, out to an early 4-1 lead in the third.
See the crowds gathering along the side courts for the Jaffe and Stoddard match. Maybe we can do a little shift over and see what's going on over there.
You know, Joe, I've just got like a tightness in my chest that really didn't happen in the morning until the very last wave of the men's final.
Yeah, it's so hard to choose which matches to watch because
Attention,
they're all so close.
they're all so close and so big, and
You can see as well, if we look out from our bird's nest, you can see crowds in their masses around the courts. There's no court that's empty.
yeah, the Princeton faithful have traveled well for this one. Whole lot of orange around the Spectre Center.
Yeah, we've got multiple camera angles going on. It's all kicking off. Again, this one on the side court. Jaffe and Stoddard locked in again. Within 1 point, like it has been for the whole duration, really. Ali taking a slight lead.
Oh, the boast!
She's got
Very
it.
effective boast. Excellent piece of movement from Jaffe.
Oh, she finished it off nicely as well. She got a little bit lucky maybe with
Yeah,
the,
I don't
the
know.
tight.
Don't know if Ali's done too much wrong
counter.
there.
But she took
Just
her
a great
chance well.
exchange from both. Again, knotted up at 6-all. So close between these two. 40 minutes into this one. And there's a roar from
Counter.
Stoddard, who pulls away.
It's a great counter on the stretch. That's a very, very
7-6.
difficult shot to execute. Making it look very easy.
Very athletic, very powerful mover. Back out in front in the fourth.
She got a bit of contact on the way through.
Back and forth we go. 7-all.
And it's getting closer and closer on the glass as well. And Sam Jaffe has just aced. Ali Stoddard
Doesn't get better than that.
playing tennis.
With my lobster ball, I'll have one of those maybe every 3 matches. Unfortunately, I serve out about twice a match on average as well, so
Not worth
it's probably not worth it.
Not worth the return. Oh, she's got it.
The high cross, played at the perfect time,
9-8.
in the perfect spot. Stoddard generally not one to celebrate, not very vocal on court, not one to fire herself up. It's the national championship final, Joe. All that's
Yeah.
tossed to the wind.
You can't get fired up for this. What can you get fired up for? And now she's got
And now
2 game
she's
balls.
Keeping
For
the tempo going.
fifth
Rushes
game.
right over to that service box after that winner.
For a 5th game. In the first 5th game of the afternoon. Even though all of them have felt like 5 games every time we've switched over. This one is the first real one. I feel like we are going to see a celebration from Ali if she takes this.
So
it.
good.
There's the fist.
On the boast, once again, played at the perfect time. So tactically sharp is Stoddard, who will force a fifth against Jaffe. Stoddard, a bit of a late bloomer, not the greatest junior career, relatively, but has found a very solidified role now at the University of Pennsylvania. She's Jack Wyatt's pick for most improved on the team this year. And now finding herself headed to a fifth game with Sam Jaffe, one of the U.S.'s top junior players this time last year, who happens to have a 16-0 perfect record on the season for Princeton. Can Stoddard hand Jaffe her first loss of the year? It would be huge for Penn's cause if she's able to do so.
She might not keep hold of that 0. Someone's O's got to go. And Sam will be looking to keep hold of hers. If we jump over to the other side court, back on with Hermione and Savannah. Again, tough to separate the two. It's a lovely counter. Savannah going in, nearly falling over. High quality stuff from Hermione and going into the front. Again, targeting that backhand side. And it's paying off. Savannah struggling. Get any sort of conviction on that ball.
Stroke.
Get a stroke though.
Sort of looking ahead at who's still to play for Penn and Princeton. Again, a lot of toss-ups. Feels like Penn, despite leading 2-1 right now, feels like they might need to win 2 out of 3 matches right here. That last wave, Sam's twin sister Alex, who's been awesome all year for Princeton, taking on Franka Vidovic on the glass court, which I think does play into Alex's favor. Playing on the relatively dead glass court here at Spectre. Joanna Dweek versus Sonia Sasson, who's been so good as the anchor for Princeton's lineup at 9 this year. Dweek, normally the number 10 for Penn, stepping in for the injured and leaky. Anything can happen at any of these matches, but Penn would love to go 2 of 3 in this wave. Stoddard headed to a 5th. Taha leading 9-6 here in the third. Maybe we can double box them in, the number 3s. 4-game balls now for the Egyptian in what is her final college squash match.
Hand down, 17.
Savannah starting to pull away now in this second on the right side of the screen.
It's great defense and offense from Trauber, fully stretched out in the back right. Sends the boast around. Taha's counter, sitting up just enough for Trauber to punish it with an effective cross winner, saving the second of 4 game balls.
Oh, and she's got her on the whip. 10-9 now. Edging closer. As Savannah takes a 9-4 lead. And this couldn't be any more back and forth, Jackson.
A lot of times the PSA will hook up the heart rate monitors for different players on Squash TV. I think I need a heart rate monitor up here in the commentary booth, Joe.
Yeah, we need to start getting that.
I'm gonna be.
Use the Apple Watches. Set them on the screen. Tucker,
Well-
can you do that?
Tucker nods along. Maybe next year that could be
Nod of
our
the head.
project.
Maybe we'll try it out next week at the US Junior Nationals. Hook me up to a heart rate monitor.
Will you be doing some comms for that?
I think I will be, yeah.
Lovely.
Got to find myself a partner.
And Timmy and Spencer are always.
Yeah, maybe we'll
Always
get
around.
Tucker out the technical corner and
Oh,
onto,
no.
onto the mic.
And a big old rally there on the left. And a yes let given. Joe, what do we think there?
Well, I was watching the game ball.
Let's see the replay on
the
the
other side. I
laptop
can
there.
look at the
Oh, that felt like a big fat stroke to me. Let's see it one more time. Oh no, Joe Robinson. How is she supposed to play that ball?
I think there was space. I don't mind
Maybe
that
at the
call.
last possible moment.
I don't mind that call.
Some clearance from Trauber.
I mean, if I was playing, I would definitely want a stroke. There's no doubt about it. But, you know, objectively looking at it, I'm not too offended by the let ball.
Oh, what a
Gunnar.
ripper. And once again, talk about rolling the shoulders over, Joe.
Yeah, that's been a theme of this weekend. Rolling the shoulders, going cross court, ball going straight. Lovely bit of deception.
Get a freeze frame there right before she struck the ball. You would have bet the house that she was going cross. A ripper down the forehand side. Inch perfect, glued to the sidewall. Jack Wyant, as well as Marwan Tamer, talking things over with the Penn number 3. 1 game away.
And then maybe we can go
From
over
clinching.
and have a look at the number 5s. Tucker has read my mind. And again, it does not get any closer. Jackson's heart rate, I can feel it through the table.
2-all, 4-all, nothing separating these two young ladies, underclassmen, both playing in their first national finals.
Oh, she got it off the sidewall, not where she intended, but that will do. In the 5th game, anything will do. And, you know, I can feel a tie break coming on here. I can just feel it.
Oh, that looked just out.
Just clip the outline, and that's again 5-all, 2-all.
Once again, a big rally, and Jaffe concedes, to be honest.
Again off the
Sort of a
sidewall.
little shovel.
Nudge. Yeah, just nudged it into that front corner. Again, maybe not where she would have wanted it ideally, but
Creating the opening with that very tight backhand drive. Oh, and the stroke, and back and forth we go.
yeah, well, this has got tie break written all over it, Jackson. So strap in,
Seatbelt buckle.
because this is definitely going to a tie break. Sure about these cross courts out of the back from Ali, just putting her in a little bit of trouble. Sam's so good across the middle. Like that, just pouncing on that volley, she's opened the space. That's where it needs to go if you're going cross.
And a roar
Big
once
roar.
again. 7-6.
Taking the lead. And we're not taking our eyes off this one. We're seeing this one out until the end.
Philadelphia native, going to school in Philly, playing on National Sunday right here in Philly. In a sophomore year.
Oh. Hopefully she didn't
In
roll
which
an
she's
ankle there.
been hugely instrumental in Penn's run
I mean, it doesn't
to
get
the
more
final
exciting.
two. 7-all. Back and forth we go.
Do you think it gets
Has
any
either
more
player
exciting?
led by more than a single point
Not from
this
what
game?
we've seen. Not this game, I think. I think we
Maybe
joined,
we joined at 4-all.
4-3 or something, yeah. I mean, obviously we're nearly 4 matches into this final, but
Oh, the counter that looked like a double, maybe.
she's still going. Not gonna get that one.
Oh, what a rally.
This is shaping up, Jackson, to be an all-time classic. Classic final. Some of the matches, some of the tie breaks already.
These two reeling, you can tell. Each half a step slower than they were about half an hour ago, but still battling on. All the work, all the training, all the practice, all the pressure feeding, all the ghosting. Inch perfect on the put away.
Yeah, that's nerves of steel right there. It's a high pressure situation.
That's a situation,
high pressure
Joe,
shot.
where you almost have too much time on your hands. It's easy to get the heavy arm and bury a ball in the tin. Not for Jaffe.
Yeah, she slotted that one.
She's a
perfectly.
freshman, but been in so many high stakes matchups, playing in the World Juniors this past summer, U.S. Junior National Championships.
Oh,
And there is the volley boast for a winner. Now out to 9-8.
wow.
If the trend continues,
Tie break, Jackson.
we'll be knotted up at 9-all. Oh,
It's getting there. We're getting close.
a chance for Stoddard, and
Oh,
there's the
no.
error.
Middle of the tin, 2 match balls for Sam Jaffe.
Instantly
So
nodding
level it
away, resetting. Always mentally strong is Stoddard. Now 2 match balls down in this critical battle between the number 5s. Oh, great width on the cross. A chance.
There's one
Oh,
save.
perfect width on the volley cross. Excellent composure.
I'd be going for the body serve here.
One more to go. It's the Gilly Lane special. Loves a cheeky little body serve. Game ball up. Or game ball down. Oh, loose cross. Oh no! And it is Sam Jaffe who completes a perfect 17-0 season for the Princeton Tigers. And it's Allie Stoddard who's fought valiantly, but coming up just short in what's a thrilling battle on the midcourt here at Spectre. What a match, Joe Robinson, and we're all knotted up at deuces here.
Yeah, I would just say, I'm not quite sure how, but she's won 11-9 in the 5th, and she's not had any reaction. No smile, no fist bump, no nothing.
She's too tired.
Yeah, she was, nerves of steel there, not showing any emotion.
There's to a lot of mutual respect.
Yeah, it was a great match, great finish. We nearly got the tie break we were longing for. But 11-9 in the 5th will definitely do for the excitement levels. 2-point cushion on the right side of your screen at 1-all. Savannah getting a little bit frustrated with herself.
No let given. The
No,
referee
yes
must
let.
feel that the line. Oh, yes let.
Yeah.
Oof, I was gonna say that would be a
Jumping
harsh.
the gun.
Yeah, not a great ball from Trauber. Maybe a line to the right there.
I think the let was fair.
I think a let. No, I think a let's
Pretty
fair.
poor shot.
No, I think it could have been a stroke, but I think the rationale of maybe there's a way to play through if she was positioned properly before the shot.
Oh. Did you get that? Deemed good on the pickup. It was an incredible slam dunk from Taha, and Emma just sort of going in and nudging that ball forward. Can't check the pickup, so we're not the PSA. Tucker's cameras don't spread that far. Can't check the double bounces.
They should make us the video referees, Joe.
Yeah. We would be hated.
It's an error. It really doesn't get any closer than this, Joe. This is
Yeah, I feel like
is
we're
pretty
struggling.
historic stuff that we're in the midst of right now.
I feel like we're
Wanna soak
struggling
it in.
for words.
New
to
adjectives.
describe
I
what's
mean,
happening.
no, this is a final that very well could go down in the history books as Ingledew points to the ground. Right now, she mouths to herself, "This rally down 8-9 in an all-important third game."
Yeah, we can't.
Trauber with the cross drop with Taha pinned behind her to draw even at 6-all.
All the matches, even if they're not going to 5, they're going to the distance, if you like.
Ingledew's so good on that forehand side.
Yeah, you've got to keep the ball away from that side, and that's a good way to do it. Get it going hard and low on
Chance
that
for
back.
Cow. Oh, that's got to be a no-let. Oh, line to the left there, Joe.
I think the way Savannah sort of moved, I'm going to
Maybe,
look on the
maybe.
replay.
Yeah, let's have another
She
look.
moved.
To the naked eye, looks like a no-let.
Yeah, she sort of just checked her a little bit with a hit
Yeah,
there.
Savannah, who is, I spent a lot of time with this summer, who is an absolutely lovely girl off court, but sometimes is a little bit questionable with the movement on court.
I mean, we're 9-8 over there on the right. It's 8-7 on the glass. We've just had 5 games. We had a mammoth 4-game.
Oh, the counter.
And
Oh,
counter.
this rally on the right. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Savannah gave up the ghost on that one, feeling it physically, and she's renowned for being one of the fittest players on the college scene. And she looks like she's struggling a bit there, Jackson. With 2 game balls to try and save.
2 to save here. Trying to hang on. There's a chance for Cal. Not good enough on the volley drop. Another opportunity with the
Oh,
kill.
That looked like it was 2 to me.
Oh, I thought it was good. Oh, and it wasn't.
She
Conceded by Savannah.
that's very fair.
Very honest in a big spot there.
Fair play.
I would not have caught that watching on stream.
And now we're back to this. No rest.
I'm exhausted, Joe. I am absolutely zonked. But I mean,
We're nearly there.
oh, what a weekend. We knew the semis were going to be great. It was a semifinal day in which, we knew this year in women's college squash there was a big 4. It was Princeton and Penn as well as Harvard and Stanford, and all 4 of those teams end up making the semis. We have 2 great semifinals on the women's side. And we've saved best for last with this women's final, knotted up at 2-all. So many tight matchups.
I mean, it's living up to
across the
expectation,
board.
isn't it? This
Oh
is
my
what
goodness.
it's what a final should be. Close matches, tense atmosphere.
Contact, no. Yes, let given.
And you can see how much it means to those supporting outside as well. Just a little update on the consolation. Trinity 3-1 up against UVA. Again, you can watch those matches on the side court streams, but why would you want to stray your eyes away from this? This is a classic unfolding. Very fitting.
Oh, the error! 9-0.
Very fitting, Jackson, to have a battle like this.
It's been an awesome season of college squash.
Where Rocky was filmed.
It's a heavyweight battle back and forth. It's very American of you, Joe.
Yeah, well, you know, Rocky's one of my favourite films.
Perfect width from Trauber. What's the best Rocky?
Rocky 4. Ivan Drago. It's reminding me of this match.
That tends to be the most common take I hear. I would tend to agree. The OG is pretty great.
And Emma now with a game ball to send us into another 5th game in this final. She's just about
Really nice
scraped that
post.
up. And that's going to be a stroke.
Ouch.
She's on the deck.
She hasn't cleared.
She's just fishing the ball out from between her legs there. She's on the floor. Now there's a...
And she's frustrated, but
Got a conduct warning as well for complaining to the referee. Seems a little bit harsh.
maybe a little bit harsh given that she just did take a tumble and just fell on her bum there. But it's, you know, I don't think Taha's done anything wrong there.
Another tie break in a 4th game. Similar to the number 7s earlier on.
Trauber is not going to be pleased if she ends up coming up short here in the 4th game. Very physical affair, up and down the backhand side.
It just feels like we're waiting for something to explode. That hit the tin. That popped up. That's quite clearly down. And we've got match ball to give Penn a 3-2 lead. To go back in front once again.
First match ball for Malik Taha. Could be the final rally of her collegiate career. A chance. She's played through. And a stroke.
Oh. Wow. 11-all.
Yeah, it's Paul Alexander. It's very fair.
Conduct warning.
Very reasonable.
And looking out the back to the Spectre Centre, we can see a big crowd gathering over at the glass court, and rightly so.
Big swarm of bright orange. This is really a Rocky-like heavyweight battle.
That was down. Yeah. I actually agree with that. I thought it popped up just a little bit. It was very close. I do think that ball just clipped the top of the tin. It's unfortunate for Taha, and now she faces game ball down. Once again, send us into a 5th.
Here's the kill. Powerful heading from Malik Taha. A chance.
Good change of pace.
The
There goes
boast.
the boast. She got it
There
again.
it is. Played to perfection. Trauber may say something, she says.
So I am watching the contact. I'm not seeing it as excessive.
Not quite sure what Emma is complaining about here, about some contact on her arm, but I'm not seeing anything too
What did she say? I took my headphones off for a moment there,
I
Jim.
think she's complaining about contact on her arm, but I'm not quite sure where from. And the referee did say, you know, I'm watching, there's nothing too major going on. She's clearly not happy. She's quite restless in between shots when there's a bit of interference. Me and Jackson don't say anything. Just waiting for something to explode.
The Leisure Center boast. Hear a pin drop in the center right now.
Yeah, all we can hear is the ball clattering against the wall. Squeaking shoes.
Oh,
The rally still
what a
goes
rally.
on.
And it has to be a no-let. She's gone the wrong way.
I think she,
I don't understand how you can give a let there.
I think she gave a let.
Oh, and
The Penn boys can't believe it either.
Jack Wyatt, not very emotive, but he is.
I mean, I have to agree that I'm not sure how that's a let. She went all the way around the front, and then the ball dropped dead in the back. I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is there, and I can't believe that Malak hasn't asked for an explanation. Maybe she's a bit conscious of that conduct warning she got, but I'd be certainly asking the question just so I
Obviously,
could
a huge
know.
call at this juncture in the match. What appears to be the wrong one. Not up. 13-12. Another game ball. Match ball. Career ball for Taha. Looking to close out her career with a huge win in these national finals.
That's it.
And out of the reach of Trauber, gorilla glued to the side wall.
Bit of a frosty
And
handshake.
Penn leads 3-2. Trauber could not get off that court fast enough. And it's Taha in her final collegiate match. Well done, says Jack Wyatt.
I mean, we said, didn't we, at the start of today that Penn would have to win 2 out of the top 3, and they have completed that task. And now we are starting to get towards the real business end, and we're starting to look at matches that are going to decide the overall outcome. But Princeton taking a 1-0 lead at the number 6 spot, and Savannah looking to send this into a 5th. I was feeling pretty tired 10-15 minutes ago, but I'm feeling
Second
revved
win.
up again
Second
now
win.
after
Here
that,
we go.
knowing that this is looking like it could be going to 4-all.
So here we have the number 6s and the number 8s. We are still awaiting the number 9s, which will follow this matchup between Ingledew and Cow. And the number 2s, which are set to get underway any moment now on the East Glass Court here at Spectre. It's Ashna Tumaluri from Redwood City, California, a Charlie Johnson product. Junior for the Quakers, out to a 4-love lead in the second after falling 13-11 to the freshman Caroline Ilson from Boston, Massachusetts. Caroline, very powerful player. Injects a lot of pace into the ball. Ingledew over on court 16 is going to send the Eights to a 5th game in another crucial matchup for each of these teams. Mallory, who led for love here in the second, drops 5 straight before drawing back even at 5-all. Dealt with her fair share of injuries in her first 3 years of college squash, has Ashna Tumuluri playing in her first national finals. Concedes an error here as we enter the midsection of this second game. Excellent rally from Tumuluri. Had the opening. Perfect weight of shot and put away into the back right. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, I'm back, folks. Sorry, just went for a little bit of light refreshment. And I've come back. A little Diet Coke, just to keep me going. But yeah, just been out in the Spectre Centre. You can feel the excitement, the anticipation. You can hear the screaming. You know, it's all very, very exciting stuff going on.
9-7 here. Princeton looking to go 2-love up in the battle of the number 6s. So maybe we can double box in the number 9s as Cal out to a big lead in the 5th game of the number 8s.
All right, here we go. 5th game on the right, game ball on the left. Maximum excitement, maximum court viewage. Number 2 is about
And there
to
is
start.
the error from Tumaluri, who will come off down to Love, and it looks to me that Savannah's played that. It looked like she thought about calling a let.
I think she wanted to play a boast originally.
Yeah, and she likes to hit it cross court. Never a good idea to change your mind right before you strike the ball.
And, you know,
You got to feel for Sav, who
Oh.
wants it so bad. There's a
Yeah.
nice piece of height. Not over just yet.
7-3 up here would put Princeton back at 3-all, and then obviously they've got a 2-love lead on the other court, which would then put it 4-3.
Just getting underway now on the glass between Jaffe and Vidovic.
So every match is incredibly important. I don't think we're going to be having any dead rubbers this afternoon in this women's match.
Oh, and it
that's
was
a
the right
ball
choice. But just clipping the top of the tin is Savannah. 8-3 for Cal.
I reckon this could be the first time we see a mega glass bash this afternoon from the Princeton
It's a good
team.
prediction. It's tight on the backhand side.
Ooh,
Perfect.
got her.
Will do, hanging tough.
Inspector Centre still packed with people watching all of this unfold. Really good straight line hitting from both girls here.
Oh, it's got
gonna
to be a no let. Why? Oh,
Ooh, give a let. Savannah asking your question there, Jackson. Why?
Why?
I don't think that was a let. I think mine, he's got away with one. Generous referee, and I'll try and have a look who it is.
Looks like Tamarel Nagari.
No, that's the other court.
Oh, it's the other side.
Yeah.
My mistake.
He's reffing Isleson.
Yeah, Paul Alexander on the glass court. Not sure who's.
I'm not sure who's got the job of this one. I don't envy them, whoever it is.
No.
Pace has gone up here.
There's
from
the
Savannah.
error.
Savannah pointing to the floor again.
Got to empty the gas tank. This is it for 8 months. The final game, the final few rallies of the season on National Title Sunday.
Getting a bit scrappy.
Oh, the
No,
error.
she's not going to get any joy asking there. I don't think she hit her. I think she's trying to look a bit there. 2 points away to put Princeton back on level terms for Hermione Cow.
Reset from Ingledew.
Now, she's now saying she can't see. It's pretty important when playing squash. But is it a ruse to try and get a few extra seconds of rest? Hermione really injecting a lot of pace into that ball.
Savannah went for the drop off the serve return, and since seems to be under a whole lot of pressure. Now an opening and a winner on the forehand volley, 6-9.
Step up on that volley. I'm going to have another look at that. See if there was a little cheeky step up on there. I'm not saying she would have got it, but yeah, she did step forward a little bit. I'm sure the referee's got an eye on it. Sent her the wrong way. To bring her within 2, and I've seen her do this before. To come from behind in a 5th game, it's becoming a bit of a Ingledew trademark. Oh, that's out. She's looked one off the serve. She's fluked it, but she won't care.
Joe, looking ahead, I mean, this, we can't say it enough. This has just massive implications for the outcome of this match.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest rallies that these girls are going to play in their career so far. Oh,
the air,
it's in the tin. There's one gone. She's got 2 left to play with. Headphone users, if you're watching this, be careful, because there's going to be an eruption either way.
A lot of self-talk here for the South African. Trying to get herself up for match ball number 2.
It's tight work. Don't think either of them are going to be going for anything too adventurous here. Both just playing straight up and down the wall. Yeah. Someone's got to go short at some point. Oh, she's got it out, and Savannah's within 1. Again, pointing at the floor.
2 game balls saved.
If anyone's familiar, that was a little bit like
1 to go.
Christian Benteke's football celebration. He used to play for Aston Villa. It was his celebration. Point at the floor.
Ingledew diverting to height on that backhand side. High and tight. There's the drop. Little alley game for the South African. And it's 10-all. It's a tie break in the 5th.
Here we go, folks.
And this is what we dream of, Joe Rob.
I mean, this could put Penn 4-2 up.
And I think it's safe to say that they could really use that looking at the matchups to come. I would have to say Princeton might have the advantage here.
Did you serve out there?
Oh, I've missed it. I've completely missed it.
I'm pretty sure that was out, and if not, it was very, very close.
We're going to have another look at it.
Watch this look.
I don't know where to look. Oh, in the air.
Oh. Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie, perhaps.
Ball don't lie.
Oh, no. 3 game balls saved already. What's one more, Joe? What's one more? 11-10 for the Canadian in her sophomore year, looking to close out the hard-nosed South African and draw even at 3-all. Oh, nearly a roller on that cross. It's tight. Tight as a tiger.
It's a bit wild.
Oh,
There's another
perfect
one.
width! Oh my goodness, Joe!
Still pointing at the floor.
Meanwhile, on the glass court, Franka Vidovic out to a 9-4 lead in the first over Alex Jaffe. Ashta Tumaluri 10-6 match ball down on court 9. So if Ilsen can close out Tumaluri, that makes it 3-all. This match to make it 4-3 one way or the other. 11-all in the fifth. Cal led 10-7.
Doesn't get bigger than this. That's a great shot.
So good.
Got it though.
It's so well constructed from Cow. She's got Ingledew on the move.
Oh no.
Here's a chance, though. What a rally! Oh.
Let ball.
Let ball, it's fair.
Everybody calm down. Let ball. The teammates outside were ready to erupt one way or another there and pop the heads up at the referee. But let ball, everyone seems to be happy, and we go again. You can see nobody's actually interested in the glass court. Everyone eyes on this match.
Oh my gosh. There's little Johnny Wyatt, son of Jack. Watch was on. With bated breath. Oh, and it's tight.
No.
She's gone for the boast. That was the wrong choice there, surely.
I think she was
And now,
trying to scrape it off. It's the only choice she had.
4 match balls saved.
Got one of her own.
First of her own for Ingledew, who won in 5 in dramatic fashion yesterday. Running on fumes. Here's the serve.
She's not going to do it first time asking, surely. She's gone for it. Hermione hanging on. It's wild. Silence in the Spectre Centre.
There you see 3-all. Ilsen winning for Princeton. This to go up 4-3 for the Quakers.
Oh, she just pushed it in.
Oh, the arm is gone. So heavy for both players.
Oh, let ball. Oh, the Penn girls started celebrating a bit early there.
Oof. Is it right or left side here? Yeah, left side.
Alison done a good job closing out in 3. But still massive importance.
And after leading 9-6 on glass, Jaffe has brought game 1 to a tiebreak between the number 2s. 10-all between Vidovic and Jaffe on the glass court in game number 1.
As much as I would love to watch that, we can't not watch this.
And there it is! And Ingledew has done it. And you see it on her face once again.
A lot of emotion.
Kyle gracious in defeat. Thanking the referee. Take a bow, Sav. What a match. And the Quakers are 1 match away from their first national championship in 26 years. Will it be Franka Vidovic
And who's on the other court?
to close it down for Penn? The number 9s are set to do battle. The anchors, senior captain Jana Dweek versus Princeton Junior Sonia Sasson. It's
Okay, we've
Jaffe
got it.
victorious in game number 1.
We've got a little bit of respite.
Oh my goodness.
Couple of minutes to regroup. Think about everything that's just happened.
Maddie Sosa, Hollis Robertson watching on. Top of the men Princeton lineup, cheering on the freshman Jaffe. Played her sister on this very court in the U.S. Senior Nationals about 9 months ago.
Play will resume in 30 seconds.
Avi Agarwal just wrapping up his college squash career earlier this morning.
15 seconds.
There's a hush that's fallen over the center. And cut the tension with a knife, a butter knife.
Time.
Sam Jaffe, victorious in 5, anxiously watches her sister, who's just come back from 9-4 in the first against Vidovic.
A beautiful shot. Drop of the racket head. Right at the very last second. Franca no chance going to get that. See the Penn players down the left side.
Yeah, Haley Wong is
Yeah, she's bouncing up and down there next to Zayn.
doing anything she can. She's doing her part. That's for sure.
Franca's such a strong athlete. Very physical. Alex finding that what we call the sixth corner really well. Sort of not a drop, not a drive, just sort of a higher kill that just fades into that sidewalk. And for somebody who's a little bit taller, stretching down at that angle is a lot more difficult than maybe going to get a traditional drive or a drop.
These two did not meet in the Ivy League finals a couple weeks ago, as Princeton had already clinched the match before the number 2s went on. But when they played in the regular season last month, it was Jaffe coming out on top with a convincing 3-love victory, 11-3, 11-4, 11-8. Give me a tall test for her, now down 4-1 here in the second game.
And we're at the 2.5 hour mark for the matches this afternoon.
Number 9s haven't even begun yet.
Yeah, and we're probably going to be looking at another hour of play.
There it is.
Unless Franca gets the job done. But it's not looking that way.
Yeah, how does Franca get her teeth sunk into this match? against Jaffe, who's had an awesome freshman year for Princeton, playing number 2, an individual semifinalist, some big wins in her first year of college squash. We know how good Franca is.
Oh, beautiful kill again, sending her into that sort of mid-court region, hard and low. Franca struggling to react to it and get underneath the ball.
What's the game plan for Franca here, Joe?
I think she's got to try and limit the angles like that, keep it a little bit straighter, try and pin Alex behind her as best she can, and then use that sort of pace and physicality that she's got to attack. At the minute, there's a little bit too much going cross court, a little bit too much loose. It's giving Alex a few more angles to attack than maybe Franca would like. Again, another kill going in.
7-2.
Oh, it's the first sort of unforced error we've seen.
Handouts. 3-7.
Both going in. Alex has really adapted her game plan to play against Franca. Normally she uses a little bit more height and, you know, changes the pace a bit, but she's gone for the sort of aggressive tactic, if you like, of attacking fairly frequently, getting Franca to move into extremes of the court. And it's working, it's paid off. Franca's always seems to be hitting under the ball, whereas Alex's racket above the ball, hitting down on it every opportunity she gets. Yeah, that's another error forced. Franca doing a lot of digging for gold.
8-3.
At the minute, she's not found any.
The number 9's just getting underway. Sonia Sasson has been an outstanding anchor for the Tigers all year long. 15-1 on the season, with Sasson holding down the number 9 spot. Dweek, when she's gotten the nod for the Quakers, 4-1 on the year, but has primarily been the number 10 on their lineup.
And good length from Alex, forcing Franca all the way back into the corner.
Handouts. 9-4.
If you look as well, Jackson, you were talking about sort of game plans. Not necessarily even that, but Alex's length is just that sort of half a foot deeper each time.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's forcing Franca, even though it's, you know, only one step, half a step, over time, over the course of games and matches, that eats into the legs and really pays off. Franca's is just sort of hitting that half court region majority of the time, which is making life a lot easier for Alex to attack.
Well, Joe's. Alex has 6-game balls here in the second and takes the second game.
Princeton leads 2 games to 0.
You're 100% right. I think squash fundamentally at any level is a game in which you always want to overhit your length rather than underhit your length. So even if you know that you're Alex and you're pinning Frank in the back corners, maybe your ball is going to fly off the sidewall. It's going to go bounce back wall and it's going to sit way up. You'd rather have that than the length be too short, and Frank can be able to cut that off her back foot before it gets to the back wall. Because to your point, over the course of a match, it's just an extra step or two every time that she has to make, not really giving her any attacking opportunities. And it's Jonna Dweek now to a 6-2 lead over Sasson, and what would be a bit of an upset here if Penn senior captain could pull this off. Jonna's brother, Abdel Rahman Dweek, was captain for the Penn men's team, graduated last year.
It's looking like this is going to be the decider, Jackson. Unless
Does
there's
look
a big
like it.
turnaround from Franco.
We'll definitely keep an eye on Franco, and we'll head back over there in a few minutes.
But, this is shaping up to be the finishing match to decide the national champions. And we wanted a 5-4 today.
Yes, we did.
And we're definitely on the way there.
Every match, 1 through 9 matters in college squash. It used to be a system in which college squash was where the order was always on every court 3-2-1, 6-4, 5-4, and then 9-8-7. Whereas now we randomize the order. It's a new order every weekend, and at nationals, it's a new order every day of the weekend. And it just so happens that there's a very good chance it's going to come down to the number 9s.
And it
It's
changes.
because of how competitive matchups were between the 7s and 8s.
Changes every day, doesn't it? Because then, some players who maybe played on a Friday in a dead rubber, you wouldn't want them to be playing those matches, every day.
Right.
So they change it, make it fair for everyone. They all get
Smart.
to play competitive matches and enjoy the weekend, or not enjoy the weekend. Maybe if you're in these two girls' shoes, potentially.
One of them will definitely be enjoying the weekends.
Yeah, definitely. But
In
playing
about
in
an
a
hour from
decider is a horrible feeling. But if you win it, best feeling. It's like winning a football game or a penalty shootout.
And it depends who you are. I think the most effective players live for these moments and love these moments,
Yeah.
and the ones that don't are gonna struggle far more.
Yeah, some people thrive under pressure, some people don't.
I had Lujan on my podcast a month or two ago, and he was saying, I feel like I play well in the big moments and under pressure because I just don't think those moments bother me as much as other people. It's not that he rises to the occasion or plays so much better in the big moments. He just doesn't really drop off. He doesn't play worse. He doesn't let the moment get to him, whereas
Good way of looking at it,
a
actually.
lot of players are consumed by the moment.
Yeah, they think too much into the occasion
stakes and
rather
the
than
weight
what
of
they're
it.
doing, yeah.
John Dweek doesn't seem to be doing so. 8-4 up here in the first.
Yeah, maybe Luhan's hit the nail on the head. Maybe there is no such thing as rising to the occasion. Maybe it's just
Something
not
that
crumbling under it.
Mike Way talks about not getting up for big rallies. You don't want to play 9-all as if it's a big rally. You just want to play the same every rally, whether it's love-all, whether it's 9-all, whether it's 9-2. Every rally is the same.
Dweek is really up for it here, isn't she? Talking about being up for some points. Every rally's a fist bump. Every rally's a cheer and a come on, geeing herself up. Maybe she's trying to get this over and done with, so she's not the decider. Try and get Penn to 5 even quicker.
That'd have to be very quick work for her. There's the air on the boast. Sasson looks like she's moving very slow, very methodical. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
I've never seen
relatively expressionless.
either of these two play really, so you know a little bit more than me. I'm not quite sure what to expect here.
This is Jonna's second year of captaincy.
Is this going to be our final match?
This will be her final match, senior year. Born in Egypt, ended up doing a lot of her growing up in Canada with her brother, and they both ended up at Penn a year apart. sort of tail end of her sophomore year, really stepped into a big leadership role for this team, and was looked at fondly by a lot of the girls. Not the most talented player on the team, but definitely has the mentality to rise to the occasion in this big moment against Sasson, who once again is 15-1, hasn't lost a college squash match since back in November. Princeton took on Stanford. It's been about 4 straight months of winning and more winning and more winning.
She's not going to want to stop now, is she?
No, certainly not. New York native. Her junior season. Jaffe out to a 3-1 lead in the third.
Maybe we could have a little double box action. See, these are the last 2 matches going on. And keep an eye on both courts for the remainder of these matches. And then when one concludes, we can switch over to the final one, which is looking like it's going to be the number 9s, as long as Alex keeps this form up. And then what do we reckon, Jackson? 5 game, 4 all, 5 games, 10 all in the 5th.
It'll be pretty spectacular. This will be the first time, Joe Robinson. I wouldn't mind missing my flight home to see see how this plays out. I mean,
What time do you fly?
I think I got an 8:30 flight, so maybe
Plenty of
I
time.
think we'll be all right. But
Plenty of time. It's nearly 6 o'clock.
Two game balls for Dweek.
Franca fighting hard to get back into this one at the last hour.
And there's an excellent line down the backhand side on the move
Big roll from Dweek.
for Dweek. That is a very difficult angle to play that ball as tight as she did. And it's a huge first game for her. Really important that she closed that out there, Joe, because she built a pretty sizable lead there in the first, and Sasson's starting to crawl back a little bit. So I think would have been quite damaging if Dweek lost that, or even if it went to a tiebreak and she won it. Should instill a whole lot of confidence in her there that she was able to close that first game out 11-8.
Franca staying a little bit closer in this 3rd game like she was in the first. Obviously going to be looking to extend this for as long as possible. Even if she keeps Alex on there, it gives Dweek a chance to close it out as quick as she can as well. But Alex just rolling that back wall nick.
6-4.
Oh, a tumble
She got it though.
for Jaffe.
She was on the floor.
Court service with the towel.
Oh look, physio turned court cleaner. Here comes Richard with his physio bag
Richard,
on,
man of many talents.
doing some treatment to the floor this time.
Received some treatment from Richard this time last weekend.
What did you do? What was up with you?
Well, you know, we talked about it yesterday, I think, a little bit. Got smacked up in the hands.
Oh yeah.
Got bandaged up with great efficiency. So shout out Richard. Wizard with the ice bags. Very special performer. And it looks like Vidovic has found her depth a little bit more on her length this game, Joe.
Commentator's curse there, finding the outer court. We're back in on the double screen. Can you imagine how packed court 9 is going to be? Or is it court 16? Sorry. How packed court 16
the leisure
is
sets are
gonna
boast
be.
from Jaffe there.
If Alex takes this game, court 6, court 16, if I can get my words out,
And
is
Joe,
going to be...
you have a great advantage of being tall enough where you can sort of peer over everyone and have a good view of pretty much any of these squash matches. But I guarantee you there's a swarm of folks outside court 16 here, both upstairs on the balcony and down court level as well.
Yeah,
Probably people on the side staircase trying to peer over, get a better view.
There's people probably securing their deciding match seats already.
Right.
Yeah,
It's also smart. You got to be tactical about where you sit and when. You got to sort of anticipate who's going to be the big match. And I'm at a disadvantage because I'm not quite tall enough to peer over everyone, but I'm also not small enough to weasel my way in between people and sort of find the crevices for a good viewing position. So it can be tough at times.
Obviously, we are assuming that Alex is going to close this one out, which, by the way, is not necessarily a formality as of yet. Frank are only 1 point away.
That's right.
But Alex just so solid, doing a really good job, keeping Franca behind her, attacking at the right time, forcing her into really uncomfortable positions. Yeah, there we go.
Handouts, 8-6.
Oh, Dweek on the right side with a lovely boast. Nice little hold. Whipped it round the angles. Sasson nowhere near it.
There's an error from Jaffe. There's an error. 7-8.
She's staying in touching distance, is Franca. Is it going to be enough to keep Penn's 5-3 hopes alive?
Oof.
Dweek really pushing the limits here, isn't she? Giving it everything she's got in her final match, and I don't blame her. Franca's gone the wrong way, but she's got it back. It's a lovely shot. She's on the floor. Right, Jackson, we're nearly there. We're nearly
there.
2 away.
Dweek, the recipient of a no-let there. Unfortunately, I would have to think that's the right call, and no dispute, no arguing from her.
We are 2 points away as Richard cleans the floor once again from a 4-all women's national final.
Joe, this has to be the best college squash match I've ever seen.
It's
I don't think
probably
that's recency bias. I don't think that's hyperbolic. I mean, this has been wire to wire, incredible drama and incredible quality, and that's all you can ask for. The storylines, both these programs, in title droughts. Obviously, no one on either of these two teams have won a national championship. Remember, as we said at the top of the broadcast, Princeton's last women's national title, 2009. Penn's last came in 2000. Gail Ramsey, the longest tenured head coach in college squash. He's been at Princeton well over 30 years, has won 5 national titles, none in the last 17 years. Meanwhile, Jack Wyant has never won a national championship as head coach. He's a Princeton alumni. Looking to get the better of his former school here for Penn in year 21 of his coaching tenure here in Philly.
It's just a shame that one of these teams has got to lose, unfortunately. They've both played unbelievable squash all the way throughout the weekend, and it all comes down to 2 matches. Franca has really turned it on here for the last few rallies, forcing Alex to do a lot more work than what she has been doing. But Alex holding on. This is a really long rally on the glass court on the left side of your screens.
Oh, she's there.
Oh, she slipped.
She's up. She's
Not
up.
gonna get that
Oh,
one. Richard's going to be back on with his mop. Franca looks like she's maybe hurt herself in the process as well. It's a good job we've got a physio and a court cleaner in one go. She may have rolled her ankle there. She did slip. Richard attending to the floor first, of course. Got his priorities straight.
we've got 2 match balls for Jaffe now.
Ladies and gentlemen, for short injury timeouts, this reservation will have up to 3 minutes.
Now, just to add to the drama, Franca's taking a 3-minute injury break. So, attention turns to the right side of your screen. I think we're probably going to full screen that for now.
There's the Penn trainer down on the ground with Franca tending to her.
We'll come back to that.
That's, I mean, it's brutal obviously for both players, but for Jaffe as well.
Yeah, it's not a way you want to win if she ends up retiring.
No, but even just to have to wait 2 match balls up. It's a tough spot to be in. And of course, no, that's never the way that anyone wants to win.
So now this is the most important match of both of these girls' career.
Just out of reach of Dweek there, who, for the first time, showing a little bit of a labored movement there. A little stuck in the mud. Sasson 1 down here in the second.
And now you really can hear a pin drop in the Spectre Centre. All the other matches are done from the consolation. It's just this match going on at the minute. Obviously Franca in the injury break.
Oh, cheap error there from
Puts
Dweek,
one
who has to reset here, has to dig deep.
But you could hear a pin drop.
Dweek was up 6-3 in the second. Now we're all knotted up at 7-all. A perfect volley from Dweek. Little batting of the chest there to take an 8-7 lead in the second. Took Sasson into the forecourt. Excellent racket prep. She was ready to hammer that cross home for the winner. Any update over there on the glass court?
Yeah, just been to have a little look. Can't see any movement as of yet. Can't see where Frank has actually gone. Technical Tucker in the corner, can see it. So he's going to keep us updated. And she seems to be back on court, which is always good to see. How much at 100% she is, we're not sure just yet. Quite sure whether it was ankle for Franca or something else. Seems to be moving okay. Mentally for Alex, bit of a task. Like you said, Jackson, just that break. A match ball up.
It's a huge rally here. Franca looks to be all right for now. Showing no major signs of
slowing down, is she?
Being hurt.
Again, adrenaline maybe helping her through a little bit as well. She might feel it a bit more in the morning. But she's not going to care about that now. It's the end of the season.
Cat and mouse on the left-hand side. It's a staring contest. An opening and a winner. No, she got that back. And Jaffe, so honest, concedes. One match ball saved for the Croatian. Tweak, meanwhile, sending Sasson corner to corner with 2 game balls of her own here in game 2 on court 16.
And there's a chance for Jaffe. Sends it deep.
Just a little too much. That ball is so hot. Little skiddage. I wonder if we're going to see a request for a ball change after this game if Vidovic is able to take it, but she still has another game ball to save. An opening, perhaps.
She's tense now.
Great volley. She's very on her toes. Not letting anything by her.
Oh, scrambling.
This is an excellent rally for Franca as Dweek takes game number 2. Penn is 1 game away from the title.
Oh,
And there's an error!
hit the tin.
What a rally from Vidovic,
She scraped it up at the last second.
who's surely struggling with that ankle, but you could never tell. She's a warrior and a half, and Vidovic has played an excellent rally there. Very forward, very high tee position for this stage of the match, volleying the ball, taking it off the bounce on the half volley, not letting anything by her, being the aggressor, and that is what won her that rally. 10-all now.
And it's not surprising to see. I think we're at the highest viewers we've had this weekend, 250 people tuning into the women's final, and I don't blame you. This has been a ripper of a match, regardless of whatever the score ends up being, which is looking to be going in Princeton's favour, or Penn's favour actually at the moment, sorry. Which would suit my prediction at the start of the match. Can Alex win another tie break against Franca, or are we going to see some retaliation?
It's a stroke.
She got away with it on that overhit cross court.
Another long rally. And it's match ball number 3 for the freshman.
Yeah, this is pretty tense stuff now. Alex can take this, puts Princeton level, but it might not be for that long with Dweek at a 2-love lead.
Austin Crail waiting to capture what could potentially be the winning moment
Good chance.
for Alex Jaffe.
Alex has stopped playing that drop in the front right corner. She's pumping the ball back deep. But it's working.
Oh, scrape.
And it
Oh,
works.
and not enough. And it's Alex Jaffe who draws even for the Tigers. All eyes on the number 9s.
This is it.
Jonna Dweek taking game 1, 11-8, game 2 by the same score, and now Lovell in the 3rd. The anchors will decide the 2026 national title.
And now, you know, if you're a Princeton fan, dressed up in all your orange, you're hoping for a mass comeback here, aren't you? Because 11-8, 11-8, first 2 games, it's not out of the question, but it's not going to be
Certainly
easy.
not out of the question.
It's going to be a let ball, I think.
I think Sasson would have been the favorite coming into this matchup. Slightly higher U.S. squash rating, not that that's the end-all be-all.
I mean, now, this is the only court being played on at the Spectre Centre. This is the only thing that people have got eyes on in this building. It's the only thing you can hear. Balls being hit, shoes squeaking on the floor, and players, teammates, fans, coaches.
Sasson has a pair of wins over Savannah Ingledew this season, but has yet to play Jonna Dweek, the number 10 for the Penn Quakers. And Joe, earlier this morning, I mean, what a long day we've had. Earlier this morning, Iad Awad out of the lineup for the Trinity men, stepping in at the number 9 spot for Trinity, sophomore out of Ecuador, Javier Romo Lopez, who ends up clinching the match for Trinity. Normally number 10, stepping in at number 9 and winning the match. And we could see once again in the women's final, the match being clinched by the number 9, who is usually the number 10, stepping in for the injured and Leaky. Leaky hurt in the quarterfinals against Cornell on Friday.
I mean, it would be even more fitting, wouldn't it, if, Captain Senior clinches the match in what would be a final upset as well, as we've mentioned already.
Yeah.
They're not seeded to be winning this match.
Lots of experience at play here. A pair of upperclassmen. Sasson has 1 year left. A junior.
It's no let.
Ooh, no let.
It's either a stroke or a no let. So
it was a decent ball there, but it seemed like Dweek was all over it and had no line to the ball. So although it's a good shot, I feel like she probably gets that if Sasson's not there. So that's a tough one, Joe. Sasson's ball just sailing out.
is that a thing that Dweek does every time? She wipes the bottom of her shoes.
Yeah, you've seen her do it a few times today.
Bit of a twitch, a bit like Nadal. That's a wild cross court from Sasson, not playing her best squash, I'm sure she won't mind me saying, but Dweek is absolutely fired up for it and she's playing incredibly well.
Moving really, really explosively into those front 2 corners. Read the post really well all match.
I think we know what decision was given there. I think that might have been a no-let based off Dweek's reaction, giving it the big one.
Based on the reaction of her teammates.
Good.
Shots.
And obviously, Jackson, we've got no
sequence
affiliation with either of these schools, really, but, it's always going to be nice to see a new champion. It's been a while since either of these two have been in this position.
We'll have a new champion no matter what.
And it is a shame that one of them has to lose after such an impressive battle that we're seeing here, not just in this match, but all the matches throughout the day have been incredible to watch in the women's final. And the climax of this event couldn't be more fitting. But for all,
it's an excellent put away from Sasson in the front left.
She's improved the last sort of 3 to 4 minutes. She's stepped up a bit more, being a bit more aggressive and just hitting her mark really well. Dweek responds.
Off the serve return. Nerves of steel.
I mean, I don't even think I want to speak anymore. I think there's too much going on.
Oh, no.
Poor error.
Very unforced there.
Not sure what the thinking was behind that shot.
And Dweek has been, Dweek has really been all over the boast all match long. She's read it like a book all day long. Sasson's going to have to, if she wants to shoot from that position, maybe go for a straight drop, but the boast has not been effective for her today.
Yeah, she was already on her way to go and get it before the ball hit the sidewall. I mean, she knew it was coming, on it like a flash, and once it went in the tin.
There's the error.
Literally everybody in the Spectre Centre is crowded around one place. And we all know why. Even the cleaners are coming out. See the end of this one. Brilliant retrieving from both. Staying in the rally. Who's going to blink first? Sonia Sasson has blinked first.
A lot of
buried it
unforced
in the
errors
tin.
from Sasson here.
Pressure is on here for both girls. Again, a wipe of the shoes from Dweek. She's 5 away. Maybe, as Luan said, pressure doesn't affect Dweek, but it may be affecting Sasson a little bit more than we maybe first suspected. Jackson just giving me a look there. He's looking very tense next to me. He's got his hands on his head.
Oh my goodness, Joe.
Big deep breaths. I feel like I might have to carry him through this next 10 minutes. He's struggling. Dread to think what the girls out there are feeling like. So he puts one in the tin. Can't tell if Jackson's stressed about the match or the fact he's got a flight to catch.
No, it's not that. It's certainly not that. I mean, this is cinema, Joe Robinson.
I think this is the best college match I've ever seen
I mean,
in terms of pure drama, action,
Yeah, I think
quality.
no, part of me would love to see a 5-gamer,
Yeah, wouldn't we all?
but
Oh,
there's the
fluked
boast
it.
and a fist pump, 3 points away.
I think she fluked that one. I don't think she'll care, but I don't think she meant that. All we at here is
No,
at
excuse me.
8-7.
Or no, wait.
I think they're locked in at 7-all.
Wait, was it? Wait, who was just up 7-6? Did I misread the score?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sasson
my
was up
mistake. My
7-6,
mistake. My
yeah.
mistake.
Great.
Yeah, Sasson, heavy
Lost
arm.
it.
It's very. She's
Oh.
pushing with that drop.
Go. She's good.
Oh, she's
guessed.
read it.
She's guessed,
She guessed
it
right.
She's still in the rally. Bit heavy on the drop from Sasson. Done well to recover. She's not
Oh,
gonna get that
perfect
one.
width. Another roar.
Oh, she's giving it the big one. She knows how big this is. She
Oh.
is now 3 points away. The senior captain, last match for your school. And you could send them to a first college title in 26 years. Doesn't get much bigger than this. That's a
That was the
brilliant
drop.
shot under pressure. I'm surprised she went for it, but it's paid off. And we're back in at 8-all. Well, I thought she might stop there, but she played through it, rightly so.
There it is.
Just a small fist pump this time. Didn't want to waste too much energy. That last one took it out of her. She's 2 away, Jackson. Spectre Centre is absolutely packed to the rafters.
Oh, this is great. She's there.
She just about got it. Just managing to flick it down the wall.
Oh, and
doing
that was a tight drop. And flicking the lob around is Dweek. Hanging in.
Oh no.
And that'll be a winner for Jonna Dweek with 2-game match championship balls in what could be her final rally of her career.
You can hear the chanting
Oh
of
my
Jonna
goodness.
Dweek from the Penn contingent outside. This is it.
Killing me. Absolutely killing me.
It couldn't, could it? We couldn't see it, could we?
Oh, stumble.
Bit of a slip there. Hope she's not hurt herself.
Oh, it's a good ball. A chance from the midcourt.
She's put it in.
Oh, the boast.
Get it.
From 10 on the ladder to triumph on the national stage. It's Jonna Dweek winning the first national title for Penn in 26 years, Joe. I cannot believe it.
That is an
Oh, my goodness.
unbelievable finish to an unbelievable weekend of squash. 26 years without a title for the girls in Pennsylvania. And Jonna Dweek, you can hear the chanting, has brought it home in her final ever match. And that is
And
unbelievable.
she is mobbed by her teammates. It's the first national title in the head coaching career of Jack Wyatt. 21 years. 21 years of coming oh so close. And he has done it.